following program brought to you by the Grill Master. Welcome to the show, Backyard Grilling with the Grill Master. This is my backyard, and I am the Grill Master. Today's feature sponsor, Pilgrim's Chicken. We got a few recipes here that's I think is gonna make this chicken taste really good. We've got one recipe. We're gonna do some wings. We're gonna marinate them, put them aside here for a minute, and then I'm gonna do some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. A couple of recipes for that, and on one of those recipes, I'm gonna be doing avocado orange salsa to go with it, and then I'm gonna then I've got some rice and black beans that we're gonna be cooking and gonna be putting it on there. But anyway, first things first, we're gonna start off with our wing mix. That way we can get them marinated, and they don't have to be refrigerated. We're just gonna set them aside, put them in our bag, just set them aside, room temperature, for about 45 minutes or so. Kind of get those flavors mixed in there. But anyway, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take some garlic cloves here, and get these wingettes out of the way here. Those come later. And then alright, get rid of that. Wind's blowing a little bit here in West Texas, go figure. But anyway, these little wings here, you know, it's summertime, so what we're doing is we're just trying to get some recipes out that, you know, they're not too much and pretty simple and doesn't take a whole lot of time, because man, it's been hot here lately. You know, we've been hitting the hundreds, so you know, make sure if you work outside like I do, and you drink plenty of water and cool down, get in the shade for a little bit. I don't think your bosses will mind if you do that. Anyway, I took about 3 large cloves of that. You know, you can do a little bit more, a little bit less, whatever your flavor is. And we're going to take some Dijon mustard in here, about half a cup of that. That Dijon mustard, and about like that right there. And then we're going to take a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. Then we're going to take a 1.5 teaspoons of ground ginger, and then we're going to take a couple of teaspoons of olive oil, and we're just going to mix these up here. And we're just going to take our regular bag here, just our little freezer bag, and get these wingettes. And like I said, these are really cool, because most of the work's already done for you. All the tips are cut, and the rest of it is cut, you know, in half. That way they're separated already. So that's really good. That really makes it easier. But we'll get our little bag, we'll put these in there, we'll get our marinade in there, and then we're gonna set them aside, like I said, about 45 minutes or so. Yeah, and this is a good wing recipe you want to check out and save, because before you know it, football season's around the corner. We'll be doing tailgates and all that good stuff, and parties, football parties at the house, you know. So this is a real good recipe, just like that. Just throw them in there. Matter of fact, I've got enough here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this other pack of wingettes in there. This is so this little recipe here will take care of about 24 pieces or so of wingettes. So I guess if they're smaller, you can probably do a lot more. Anyway, like I said, there's enough in there. Just kind of shaking around, get them coated. And again, we're not going to refrigerate them. We're just going to leave them out here to the side, room temperature. And then here in a little bit, we're going to throw them on the grill. I'll tell you what, fast and easy and good flavor. All right, so these I'm going to do some boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Chicken thighs. And I went down here Market Street, but they didn't have any. But it's all right. You can get just a regular package, and you can debone them yourself. It's not hard. You know, that bone's kind of in there like this. So just start on one side and then the other, and then you can just kind of lift it up and just cut it off. It's pretty simple. It's not hard. Like I said, most of the time they have them. Just so happened that when I went by there, they were out. But first thing you do is you're gonna take a paper towel here and just kind of pat them dry, and then we're gonna take some of this salt and season them lightly. Don't want to put too much salt on there because our dry rub is going to have a lot of full flavor in it. But anyway, just kind of pat them dry a little bit, and then we'll take a little bit of this salt and just season them real quick. Won't take much, just like that. Oop. But anyway, to do this, we're going to do our wrong one. Did y'all get your Thomas knives? Tell you what, I hope you did, because they're great. They've been doing a real good job for me. Anyway, we're gonna take some brown sugar here, about 4 teaspoons of brown sugar. There. And then we're gonna take, watch this one. We're going to take a couple of teaspoons of coffee. Yeah, you heard me right, coffee. We're going to take a couple of teaspoons of this coffee here. Cool. Then we're going to take some garlic powder. About 1.5 teaspoons. Whoosh. And then we're going to take some dried thyme. Now this dried thyme, they're thyme leaves, but you can just kind of put your measurement on the cutting board and then just squish them with your knife, or you can cut them up with your knife, you know, or you can just take them in your hand and just kind of squeeze them together, just kind of break it up a little bit. It's just something, you know, kind of make that flavor go a little further, because you get that way you get these things all broken up, and get a little bit more of it in there. And then we're going to take some allspice, ground allspice, 1.5 teaspoons of that. And then we're going to take some paprika, same thing, 1.5 teaspoons of that. You know, it's not it's pretty simple rub, because everything we put in there is almost the same measurement, except that brown sugar and that coffee and the cayenne pepper. The cayenne pepper, for a little spiciness, we're just gonna do 1/2 teaspoon of that. You know me, I like spicy, so I'm gonna put a little bit more than that. So, pretty simple. Get these ingredients all mixed up here really well, especially that cayenne pepper. You want to make sure that all them pieces get some cayenne pepper on it, you know, for the spiciness. So anyway, just get a little bit, just kind of put a little bit on each one, and then we'll come back with the other hand, just kind of rub it in like that. You can start with some and then get that spread out, and then you turn them Do the other side same way. We had already patted these down and seasoned them. So then once you get these done on this side, you have some left over, then you can go back to, you know, add some on whichever piece needs some more, or you can just add some to the one you're gonna eat. Be picky and choosy. That one's mine. That way you get a lot of full flavor, you know. And another thing, don't forget my recipe book. Got it done. It's ready. I'm selling it already. Right now I don't have it on the stores, but just come see me either down there at 502 where I work at, or you see me in the store, you see me somewhere. I usually have some with me, so it's all good. Just come on by. It's not a problem. I'll get you taken care of. They're $15 each, or you can go to our website and you can see all our contact information there, and you can get a hold of us that way. Just let me know what your order is and get your money order in, and we'll get those taken care of for you and get them out to you. Anyway, we're gonna put these to the side. Just gonna get these covered up, let them sit there, and I'm gonna show you what's next. All right, now on these little boneless, skinless chicken thighs, we're gonna make a basting sauce for it. But first, we're gonna get we have our little chicken thighs here. We're gonna take some kosher salt, just lightly season them with this. Again, you know, the thing about this recipe is that it's easy, it's quick. These boneless, skinless chicken thighs won't take long to cook, and you know, it's summertime, it's hot, and you won't be out here too long unless you really love it like I do. But even then it gets hot, you know. I'm gonna take a little bit of coarse ground black pepper, just a little pinch on them, both sides. Just like that. Now what I've done is I've taken some wooden skewers. They've been sitting in water for about 30 minutes, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna take these thighs and you're gonna skewer them kind of like accordion style, I guess you could call it. Just some folds like that, and you can put like 2 on each one. Just like this, because like I said, we're gonna throw these on the grill. We're gonna have our basting sauce, and then we're just gonna baste them while we cook them. So our basting sauce consists of orange juice, oops, Food Club brand. We're gonna do a couple of tablespoons of orange juice. Then we're gonna do a couple of tablespoons of lime juice, fresh lime juice. These done real quick. A little lime juice squeezer here. Now, most of your limes, about half a lime will be about half to 3/4 of a teaspoon. So I'm gonna do 3 of these because these are big limes and they're really good, real juicy. So about 3 half slices will be about 2 tablespoons. So then we're going to take some onion powder and do half a teaspoon of onion powder, and then we're going to do half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and then we're going to take some what we're going to do first is we're going to whisk these together. Just these few ingredients in here, just kind of whisk them together. Okay. And then the next thing you do is we'll take these. The olive oil is going to be a tablespoon of olive oil, and just kind of whisk it while you put it in there. And we're going to take some red wine vinegar and do the same thing. We're going to whisk it while we pour that in there slowly, a little at a time. That. Now, and that's it. Again, this is our basting sauce. So we're gonna put these on the grill, get everything on the grill because they're ready to go, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you what's next. All right, now we're gonna do a little avocado orange salsa I told you about. Again, real simple. All I did was I took an avocado, cut in half, I pitted it, and then I cut some this way and cut it this way. I'm gonna take my spoon and just spoon it out, put it in this bowl here. Now I know it's called a salsa, but this one doesn't have any peppers in it. Now if you'd like, you can add some serrano or whatever your flavor is. We're going to take just one whole avocado. We're going to take 3 tablespoons of lime juice. Then I've taken a red onion and chopped it up real good, about a 1/4 cup or so. I put that in there, and then we're going to take just a Food Club brand mandarin oranges. Just got them drained, so then we'll put them in there. And again, it's real simple. And then we're going to give this just a little toss here. Take a little bit of salt, a little bit of coarse ground black pepper. Give it another little toss, maybe a little bit more pepper. Yeah, that'll work. Just like that. Look at there. Woo. Simple and easy. Don't want to mix it too much because then that avocado will get too mushy and stuff. You can put less lime juice or more, whatever your flavor is. Now, one thing also that I've done, I took some butter and got it down to room temperature. And then I put some clove, garlic minced, and some paprika. And what I've done is I've grilled some corn and get this paprika butter on there. I'll tell you what, this is full flavor right here. Anyway, get that done like that. Get it on our plate. And then what I did beforehand, I took a can of black beans and I drained them, rinsed them, and then I cooked some white rice and put a little bit of cilantro in it. So we get that little mix right here and just set it down just like that. Heck yeah. And then we're gonna take our, now with this we're gonna do 2 of our chickens. The one with the coffee and the coffee based dry rub, serve it just like that. Or we can take these skewered ones that we had that orange juice, soy sauce, basting sauce on it. You know, either one, just lay it on top and serve it just like that. Now this one here, that's what the salsa's for, our little orange avocado onion salsa. You know, just put it up on top like that. Look at there. Wow. Anyway, so there you have it, folks. Great, nice, flavorful rubs. Easy to make. Again, remember, and of course, we also have our Dijon mustard based wings. They're ready to go. Look at there. And then you can serve, again, the great thing is this rice and black beans and the corn. You know, you can serve with any of these meals right here, any of these chicken rubbed boneless, skinless thighs, or the the Dijon mustard based marinade for those wings. But anyway, there you have it, folks. Appreciate it you all very much. Thank you for watching the show. I hope you enjoyed these recipes. Summertime, easy, fast, plain, not over the heat, over the hot fire all day long. So this is really great. Thank you all very much for all your support. And also, don't forget, go to my Facebook page, like it, check out all the info there. Go to my web page. We got our contact info there. You can order your books. They're $15 each. The recipe books are ready. Had a lot of compliments on them. They've really enjoyed the recipe book, trying out those recipes and things like that. So it's all good. Of course, my sponsors, United Supermarkets with United, Market Street, Amigos. You know, all these, everything I get there. I'm one of those, either regular United or Amigos, and because they all have different offerings of things I use on here. So you'll hear me say it. So like all this I got at Market Street. So again, thank the Flint Hat Company. Great hat. Thank you very much, Jared. Go by there and see him. You get for your custom hats and your boot and shoe repair. Of course, Scott Phillips down there at Cactus Creek Firewood, 4 miles east of the Tohoka Highway on 1585. And then all my friends down there at All Seasons Property Care, and they do a good job with the yard. I'm really enjoying that. Thank you all very much. They do a great job. Those professionals, call them, they'll take care of you. Again, our feature sponsor, we've got Pilgrim's Chicken, also Cargill Farmland. You know, it's great, folks. Without these people, this couldn't be possible. And I know y'all are enjoying it. So please, 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 whenever you go and you see them, tell them thank you very much for sponsoring this show. Tell them the Grill Master sent you. Don't forget, tell them the Grill Master sent you. That's the most important thing. That way they know that they heard it here on the show, and that's all good. So thank you all very much. Appreciate it. And I think I'm just gonna try one of these Dijon mustard. No, I gotta try this orange juice based. I'll tell you what. Woo! Man, and as my dad would say, mira, listo. Backyard Grilling with the Grill Master, brought to you by these proud sponsors.